It's our time. I just need to figure out where to put my microphone because it's in the way. Welcome to the stream, everybody. How we doing? How's everybody doing? Oh, Betsy's. Why, thank you. Can I? Why is this so big? What the heck? What the heck? Oh wait, the background is kind of wonky. Where's the background wonky? There, now it's not wonky anymore. Hello! Let's see, we have Pupa, we have Paka, we have Apollo, we have Parsage. Thank you for the lurk. Wait, Paka's not doing well. What's going on? What did I miss? You do not do good. You do not be good. You do not be good. Yeah, you know what? At this point, these are the moments where I regret I don't have any other emotes on my facial expressions, because the only thing this model can do is Hi Alex, 175 stream streak for Paka though. Let's immediately update it. Yep. Oh, my setup is quite a widespread. Let's see, Paka 175. Good job on the stream streak though. But what's going on? Still streaking while sick. Oh no. Oh, did you get a con flu or something? Oh. Paka needs the vet. You need some dewormer. Woof woof. Welcome. Honestly, ever since the raid debut, on the raid debut last week, I was complaining about my having like a super itchy nose, and suddenly getting like a stuffy nose as well. And I was like, oh my god, I'm not like it's so awful. And then when like the sun went down, it all went away a bit, as if it was like an allergic reaction to something outside because my window was open. Now for like 2 days already, I ended stream yesterday. Actually, I ended stream, I think it was on Monday, and I was like, oh, my throat actually hurts when I like suddenly swallow. Like the right side of my throat was like sore, and that shit hasn't gone down much yet. I'm like, what's going on? Am I getting sick or am I allergic to something? I mean, we all know I'm not allergic to something, but highly sensitive. I have pollen allergy and had a cold on top, and the meds are kicking me down. Oh damn. Oh yeah, are you using antihistamines? Those can make you groggy. To be or not to be? But not to be what though? Or to be what? That's also a question. Go Joe. Allergic to the new model? Guess you need a big model. I mean, if you can find a good rigger for me that does it for free, by all means. By all means. No, I'm gonna do it myself. I'm too stubborn. I had a sore throat this morning, so I stayed home from work today, but I'm feeling better now, so maybe it's going around. I think something's going around, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna see how I'm doing tomorrow at work as well, because I have to like talk a whole bunch. But I don't know. I might be getting sick. And I actually got a birthday on Saturday, but oh my god, I'm not sure if I can go if I keep feeling like this or worse, you know? Take the meds in the afternoon instead of the morning, since the doctor said in the morning. Thank you for cheese. Wanted to rig the Marley model? Yeah, go rig your own model. Goddamn, you got enough work to do. Nightlife, welcome to the stream. Your heart's bleeding. Had to give my kitty a bath. Oh no, the heartbreak. The poor kitty me mouse. Hi Cookie, welcome to the stream. How you doing? We have 150 stream streak for per stage. Let's update that one as well. Actually, we had somebody had a stream streak of 7, and I forgot to add it. So Swordman's still on the board. Just, you know, show me your stream streaks, and if you knock somebody off the board, then you knock somebody off the board. You know, them's them rules. 150 is a lot though. Oh my god. I have to keep an eye out on Andy's stream because I'm at 60 at the moment at his stream. I'm very proud of that. Very proud. Model's so cute. Mao, welcome to the stream. Thank you. This is a one of 4. I'll call them like little models, small models that I made for the debut. This one is a very silly one. She's happy again, floofed up and snoozing on the couch. Aww. That's so cute. I had to kick my cat out of my shower this morning. He wanted to shower with me. My cats will only sit under like the sink when I'm showering, if they even enter the shower. They're gonna sit there and be like, ah yes, mother, we need to supervise. From what I can tell, she isn't mad at me. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's see, anything else I missed? Also, if I am inaudible, let me know. My microphone is in another place. It's a little bit further away because when I'm drawing, my setup is kind of atrocious. I can also just up the gain a little. God fucking damn it, I changed settings. Okay, that should be back. It's probably not too bad, but there's one that's like ASMR, and it's currently the microphone is on its side. So you if that's the case, if I turn that one on, you only hear me in one ear. Oh, wasn't a case of more of not knowing what the shower was and just wanted to spend time with me. Aw, but that's so cute though. No, my cats absolutely hate the shower, except for when the shower head's on the floor and Beam's like, ah yes, free fresh water. What? I have a water fountain? No ma'am. Fresh water from the tap, please. I'm gonna make them kitty slaps audible. At the moment, Bemmy's not here. He's laying on the couch. He's being sleepy. The German engineering, the 3-pointed star for water. Wait, what? I summoned my Mercedes-Benz? For what? Stay home, you're sick. Don't drive. For God's sakes, if you're groggy from your medicine, don't fucking drive. Keep your Mercedes-Benz in the parked. Okay, I gotta start art because you might see the title. I decided last minute to join the GameJam because Rev and I were talking about it like months ago. He was like, oh yeah, GameJam, then and so, and I was like, oh, we should check if we have time to join in, that would be cool. I think that was the conversation at least, because I, you know, I forgot. And I think it was yesterday when he messaged me like, oh yeah, GameJam in 4 hours. I'm like, weren't we supposed to talk about possibly joining? What do you mean it's in 4 hours? Nothing like a pleasant nap after a 13th nap of the day. Exactly. Oh, but we decided to check what the theme is and just see if we had some motivation to join in. And we did. And we have another team member, another artist. She makes really nice art. So if we happen to finish this game, you guys get to see her art as well, because we're working on this with the 3 of us. We have 2 artists, so we have 1 coder at the moment. So, oh, there's the ad break. Well, oh no, it starts in a minute. Ads in a minute, everybody. Be prepared. I am not stopping. I am too excited to talk. But we decided that, yeah, we're gonna make, I can talk about it, right? What we're gonna make, or is that all secrets? Is that secrets? Are there any, Rev, Are there any rules about GameJam that I'm like not allowed? I guess I'm allowed to talk about it because I'm showing the art on stream. I'm stupid. We decided to make a game that's based on no brutal gore and full nude. Yeah. We'll save that for after GameJam when we expand the game. A lot of people fully stream their process. Oh, cool. Wait, is there a category for it? Let me double check. Is there a GameJam category? There is one called GameJam, but it only has like 20 something followers, so that's probably not official. I'll just keep it on art. Did it stay on art? Let me double check. Yeah, okay, it stayed on art. I'll just keep it on art because I'll be drawing art. And I also make some plingle plangles for some music here and there. Rev's doing the coding, and we're basically gonna make a game that is like, what was the name? That's Not My Neighbor. Oh, I wanted to say Hello Neighbor, and I was like, no, it's definitely not Hello Neighbor. Hi Mask, how you doing? Also, by the way, Rev, hi. Welcome to the stream. We're basically gonna make a game that's like That's Not My Neighbor or Papers, Please, where you have to let characters in or not depending on the items and the visual representation that they present to you. And if you do it wrong, you die. I will not be showing the characters that I've made for it. That's gonna be a secret because I assume that once we've made this, people are gonna wanna play it as well from the community. So I'm gonna keep the characters a secret because otherwise, if I draw those, you'll immediately see like the differences and everything, and like the things you need to keep an eye out on, and that's just not fun. You know, I want to keep it fun for you guys. So, for your own sake, it's gonna stay secret. I'll be working on game assets and maybe the menu. I saw we needed a menu art as well, some menu art. But we'll see. I'll first be making the assets. I will be figuring those out because I actually haven't fully visualized how we need those. But we'll be doing that on stream. You know, we're gonna figure it out together. I can say the working name. Oh, cool. The working name is Kiss or Kill. And it's going to be with monster girls. That's all I'm gonna tell ya. Actually, I did show one. I showed one normal version to a few friends, like 3 friends. Nothing else. Kiss or kiss? The second one. Kisa. Did we get Marley cameo in there? Oh, that would have been a good idea actually. Goddamn, Rev, we should have just put me in the game. But also, that's kind of very awful personal advertisement in a game. And actually, that might not count because I am an established design beforehand. So, and also that would be like horrendous self-advertisement in a game or in a project where we work on it with like 3 other people. So I just, I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be that one. I want to be that person. Oh, where's my mouse cursor? It's gone. It's the project manager saying you can. Should we change the first one that I made? No, we'll just add another. Oh, we'll just add another. I mean, honestly, I've been going very quick with my art. I don't wanna make Celie feel like she's gotta hurry or anything. Don't worry, I was just very excited about making the art. Oh, I'm allowed to self-advertise. If we get the others done, yes, we can add another. Let's first do the base that we have settled on, and if we have any more time, we'll just add some more stuff. We'll just add some more stuff if we have time, you know? But first the base stuff. We can always add it later on after GameJam, you know? Yeah, we do not measure people by output. We measure people by how excited they are to join in, you know? Because you can make 100 pieces of art in an hour, but not be excited, and then be like, and it's not inspirational. But then you can be super excited, but you're just a slower artist. And so you make only like 50 pieces. But they could be really fucking good pieces, you know? It's GameJam. We do what we can. Exactly. We only got 4 days. Did I mention that? We only got like 4 days to do all this. Which, you think like, oh my god, Marley, you took another project? I can't believe you did that. Yeah, this one only takes 4 days. After that, it's just done, basically. After that, we can just take however long we want. Do early Sunday for Rev. Yeah, and it's, I think 7 p.m. Sunday for me. So in, mid-evening, starting evening, sort of. What would you guys say an evening starts at? I say 5 p.m. 5 p.m. for me is evening. Basically, that's when the evening starts. That's early evening. Could be like me and get overly excited and get nothing done because there's so many cute bug girls to draw. That's true. Getting stuck in wanting to do all the projects at once and being pulled all sides and ending up nowhere because every side's pulling so hard you stay in the middle. Let's say 5 is accurate. 4 or 5, yeah. Okay, then I'm not weird. I'm not the weird one, at least. You know, that's good. I mean, I'm the weird one. But so are you. That's why you're here. Did you know? For those who don't know, if you're here on this stream and you feel at home, you're weird. That's good. Join in on our community. We're lovely. Oh. If you're here, that's a diagnosis. Exactly. Yeah, no, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but you either got a developmental disorder like autism or ADHD, or is it a neurodivergent, or it's a neurological also, but also sometimes a developmental. I definitely feel like behind on some developmental stuff. Or you have like a mood disorder, you know, because we're all fucked up. We all got fucking PTSD. You got a stress disorder. You're one way or another. You're disabled if you're part of this community, and that's okay. We love you for it. Mwah. Kiss on the forehead, pumpkin. I thrive here. The weirdness is like a moist air to my mold. I guess the mold in my brain. I'm trying to, like when I'm facing the camera, it won't fully like enlarge the eyeballs, but it does when I go like, Oh, no it didn't. Fuck. Fuck yeah. This model definitely has mold for brains. Absolutely. Absolutely. Have I told you guys, the fly traps, they are sort of plants, but it's a mixture of a plant fungus. So it's like, I'd say it's a symbiotic relationship, but not to me. It took my brain. They took my brain. A plungus? What the fuck is a plungus? What the fuck is a plungus? What? Oh, plant fungus. Oh, I'm stupid. Yeah, it's a plungus. Plungus. That's not copyrighted somewhere already, is it? First I found out I am diagnosed, now a pumpkin. Exactly. Exactly. You're part plant. Welcome. You're all infected. The spores have gone through the entire ship. Why do you think you're all mutating, huh? Why do you think you're all changing form? Shit. What brain? Look at those poor things, they're starving. They are now, they took everything, god damn. Why did the spores make me naked? Hey, you got flip-flops. You're not fully naked, okay? Thank you for the hydrate. I'm gonna move the microphone a little bit because I'm facing the other way. So, Mutating because I can't decide on one singular design. Just like me. Which is why I have so many redesigns. And so many models. The Jizzy Carrot, I just noticed that. You just noticed the Saibon soda bottle? Yeah. Honestly, I have been redrawing that soda bottle at least 3 or 4 times at this point, I think. Different ways. I was playing around with like coloration or coloring and just the overall movement, you know. Movement. It's a carrot bouncing on it. Crazy stuff. It's just a carrot themed soda bottle. Get your minds out of the gutter. It's not even got a flared base. Oh. God, I love this model. I swear it's not gonna be the main, but oh damn. Oh damn. You have flip-flops. You are not naked. Hi Swordman. Hello, welcome to the stream. It's also extra stretchy. Look at the stretch. Oh, it can break my neck. Fuck yeah. Oh. Oh. Who's this cutie? It's me. It's Marty. Hi. Yeah, this one is the most cursed physics and design ever. This was like the whole idea of this was, first of all, I was high when I drew this. I was also high when I rigged most of it. So I was like, let me just You must be joking. About what? Me being Marley or me being high when I made this? Neither of those was a joke. Haha. I'm serious. I was gonna do the eyeball thing, but because this model is so wonky, it doesn't really follow the normal could not tell. Absolutely. This is such a quality model, you know. It looks look at this good girl. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm such a good girl. Oh, I need to add more sound. We wanted to add more sound alerts. Maybe I should add Guru saying girl. Girl. But there was something else that I wanted to add. I forgot what it was. A clip. I'm gonna watch it. I hope I can make some more, some more clips, because my internet has been kind of bad the last few days. So bad that I couldn't even make clips, like, make a clip and have the clip manager just load everything within a minute. I literally had to sometimes wait 10 minutes before it even loaded in. It was insane. It was a good woomph. And me! Am I a womp? Am I a womp? Nothing going on between our ears. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I know one even better. It's gonna move around a little bit weird because my keyboard's all the way. Yeah, I just look like a scared chihuahua. This is me standing in front of my work and be like, oh, I got another day to go in. Can I go home? Damn, can't go home. Still think of Invader Zim every time. Yeah, this is basically this is 100% GUR vibes. How did you run out of fuel that quickly? I emptied out. Why? To make room for the tuna. Duh. God, I love GUR. Okay, let me see actually. How do I look when I'm sitting here? Does it look weird? I mean, this model looks weird either way. Fuck it. We're just gonna move. We're gonna go drawing. We're gonna go drawing stuff. Actually, I need to fix the way the eyeballs are working, guys. I don't think the eyeballs are actually moving on this model. I mean, they're moving a little bit. But only when I move my head, not when I move my eyeballs. Why is there bacon in the soap? I made it myself. What's that? Who's messaging me? Leave me alone. I don't want to socialize. Fuck it. I mean, no thanks. But huh? Oh yeah? Huh? Huh? Let's start adding the drawing stuff. Let's see. Where's my drawing stuff? Where's my drawing stuff here? Let me see. Oh, it's not here. Your bullshit program actually ran. This ancient fucking code actually ran at work, and it didn't want to run for like 2 fucking days. Well, what changed it? Why is it running now? Or is that like a forbidden question? Oh, there's something in front of my screen. Move. Okay, I'm gonna add fire alpaca. Add game window capture. Let's just call it art. Art. Bam. Select a window. Fire alpaca. Wabam. Marley, why didn't you add this before, and why are you not prepared? Shut the fuck up. Can I? What was my alt button again? Was this my alt button? It is. Can't see. Okay. Can I now make it fit to screen, sort of? Okay, then make it smaller. Yeah, that's how we do it. That's how we do it. Ah. Been playing Digimon, yeah? You have been talking about that for a few days now. How's it going? Is it a fun game? I've actually never played a Digimon game, to be honest. Are they very much different from Pokemon games? Fucking alignment of the stars in my ass. Oh my god. God damn. Okay, let me actually grab the concept art and some info from Discord. Align my ass, Marty. Align it. With what, though? Very much different? Oh. I mean, I guess Digimon is, especially nowadays, probably very different. Can I, hello? Oh, nah, that's gone. Where's my canvas? There it is. Found it. Back to work-ish. We'll be around. Okie dokie. Let me see. I need to open the concept art that I got from Sealy. You can't see it, but I can. That's the most important part. Feel free to ask questions. I love asking questions because my brain not be braining very often. Oh, grab it. Trello ticket. Put yourself on it. You know, I actually don't really know anymore how Trello works. Nor have I used it ever since I put that one little thingy on your Trello. Why do I put myself on Trello? Why do I put myself on a ticket? Let's see, Digimon Stories Time Stranger had more players than Pokemon Legends CA at one point. I mean, I'm not surprised with that, because a lot of the, well, not a lot, but a decent chunk of the old player base of Pokemon kind of said goodbye to the games at that point. Like, I've already said goodbye to the games after Sword and Shield. I do still have Violet that I bought second hand because I wanted to try it out and see if it got any better. But like, Legend Arceus I have not played, Legend CA I have not played. I think there was another game in between that I have not played. Well, yeah, Violet, Scarlet and Violet. I do have the game, I just never played it. I'm kind of want to try and see if I can get it to work. But I'm not really sure how to get something to like that to work. But like set it up in such a way that I can stream it via my Switch. But I have no fucking idea how to do that. That's probably also why I like kept postponing starting the game. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of curious about Gen 10. Gen 10 looks kind of good, not only because one of the starters looks like a literal buff pup. Okay, yeah, maybe a little bit, but but you know, we'll see. I have not played a Pokemon in a few years. Can I send you a 4-minute anime short of Digimon Storytime Strangers? Yeah, sure. Or add a ticket for art. Wait, open Trello, click on the art you're doing. Members, add yourself, close. Drag whole ticket to do it. Oh, that's what you mean. I thought, okay, let me go to Trello for a moment, guys. I gotta do some important communication stuff. Trello. Okay, I will start with notebook. How do I add myself? Later opener. Verplaatsen. To doing. Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't add myself yet though. Voeg toe. Labels. Leden toewijzen. Me! I found it. It's all in English, in Dutch, for some reason. Even though on every system that I've ever used, I always say that I want to use English. Okay. How do I change the color? Do I change the color? I do not change the color. Okay, no, because the color is connected to what type of thing it is. Okay, I figured it out. I'm smart. I'm smart. You know, my doctor told me I'm smart, and ever since then, I'm actually sort of smart. Oh yeah, it's in Dutch. Yeah, for some reason it's all in Dutch. Well, whatever you made is not in Dutch, but whatever is just on Trello itself, like just all the options and stuff, that's all in Dutch for some reason. Okay. I guess I'll just start with a notebook laying down on a desk first. Or should I make it a bit more, should I make it like, should I make it more futuristic so it's like a hologram, or? this is the notebook itself, that art is separate. Individual assets. Yeah, because we like because we need like something that okay, how do I say this? We need an art piece that is just laying on the desk, like in the concept art that Seely made, and we need something that is like up in your face when you're reading it, right? It needs to be clickable on the desk, and then we need something that pops up in your face. Yeah, okay. I'm so smart. Fuck yeah. Okay. You know, it shouldn't be too hard. It's just a notebook. I shouldn't be thinking too hard about this. Oh fuck, my webcam. Oh fuck. There. I'm back. Don't worry. The stand of my drawing tablet is just very big and bulky. Okay. Don't think too hard. Punch his webcam off the computer. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. God damn. God damn. I think I can get all the assets probably done by today because they shouldn't be too difficult. They shouldn't be too intricate. I just I think, what am I thinking? I'm gonna assume that the concept art is sort of like the perspective that we're gonna go with. A worst case scenario, I'll have to deform it a little bit if it ends up being a bit different. Worst case scenario, I will just redraw it and that probably doesn't take too long. Because fun fact everybody, because we are working with a multi-people team, because that's what team means, you know, it's multiple people. But because we're working with multiple artists and we have such a short deadline, such a little amount of time of working, we're all working on parts separately, but that means, you know, our complication is multiple artists. Yeah, multiple artists that are all not only working on different parts of the game at the same time, but also living in completely opposite parts of the fucking world. So we're not awake some of the time that the other one's awake. So discussing things takes longer, and we don't have that much time because of GameJam. So, you know, we're just gonna roll with it. This is the second only team I've ever heard of more artists than coders. What's like what team that you've heard of had like the biggest amount of artists though? Or the biggest amount of coders? Like, what's your biggest team that you've worked in? Magden, welcome to the stream. How you doing? That's a cute doggo emote. Oh god damn it, YouTube. Why did you cut off my music right as I wanted to start? Oh, I bet it's gonna ask like, are you still watching? No! I'm listening. Don't interrupt. Music playlists. You fucking moron. It's like you're having sex while watching Netflix and Netflix is like, are you still there though? Like, yeah, but I'm busy. Stop. Previous one I ran with double digits. Whoa. That's a big team. Okay, let's see. This is sort of like, okay, what perspective? You know what? I'm gonna grab the, fuck it. Let's show the beautiful concept art that CD sent us. Isn't it cute? And I'm not being that sarcastic. Look at this cute girl already. Like, this was just a quick sketch that she made. So this is sort of the perspective that we need. I'm gonna do this. But maybe straight on. No, I'm gonna put it, actually, I don't need symmetry. Because it's a little bit to the side. I'm not there. In her. In who? If global game jam lets me in. Wait. Straight on is fine. Okay. Oh, but not Netflix. I have already forgotten what I was saying. I'm such a... Anyway. For now, we're just gonna do the assets. So that's like 3 things that are going like to be clickable. I'm gonna leave the background and all the like stickers and posters and whatnot. I'm gonna leave that to Sealy because it's part of the background. This is a bit big. Still a bit big. And a lot of times when I'm doing art nowadays, I sketch a lot. When I was very young, when I was like the first few grades, I would be like the type of kid that's like, I don't need to sketch, meh, 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 meh. But nowadays I sketch a lot because I don't want to redraw perfect art all the time. Finished art, not perfect. I don't want to redraw finished art all the time. With GameJam, it's a little bit different. What I do is I make a quick sketch and then just clean the shit up and that's it. And make it look nice. I don't redraw it. Unless it's really bad. So like, all we need to do is get this. Isn't that basically already it? Goddamn. I either do a paper notebook or I make it a little bit holographic. But holographic would make it a bit more tricky because then you can't... No, I think not holographic actually. Because I was gonna say, oh, that makes it cool because you can see the background. But that also makes it easier for people to check stuff while they are like behind the book, while they have it open. And we want to make sure that it's not too easy. You're not getting all the stuff handed to you. You gotta work for it. So we're gonna go with a paper and book. There, choice made. That was easy. Fuck yeah. Done. I liked it for sure. Oh, I just noticed I'm looking very much down. Oh, we didn't settle on a color scheme for anything. We just started doing all the shit with the characters. Shit. Is that important? That is important. No, that looks weird. course, ever since where I've actually mentioned the GameJam, I was very excited about it. And once we settled on the type of game that we were gonna make, I was like, oh, color scheme is important, but a mishmash is fine. And we can always fix it later. I keep all the files until we're done with everything, so that looks weird. How does a bound book look from the side? Looked. Use your correct words, Marley. What the fuck? Yeah, I didn't expect I need a reference for a book. But here we are. No, I don't want Dove. What the fuck, Pinterest? Oh, I do need to make it a little bit thicker, maybe. Okay, I found it. Oh, that was not the eraser. So I'm curious though, has anybody else joined in on GameJam? I'll see myself out. What the fuck is GameJam now here? What are words? It's just random letters, indeed. That goes for most words, Paka. So how many antihistamines or Benadryl have you taken? We're back. Need my daily dose of that one Disco Elysium art. Only one? And you're already this zooted? God damn. I need to play Disco Elysium? Maybe, in the future. Maybe. There's so many games I still gotta start playing, and continue playing, for that matter. Why is this, like, not connected? Why is this? Why is this? Why is this? Okay, let's see. Because this notebook is gonna have to have things written in it as well. I assume things we're gonna check that are going to be randomized. So like name. Actually, let me add it. Let me. So like I assume maybe. Why is it so bended? Bended? Bent. Generally, the most games are art. Wait, what? The most games are art games ever? You will laugh, you will cry, you will wake up mostly naked with a hangover. So thorough, you don't remember anything about your life. I already don't remember anything about my life. What the fuck? Oh, it's not in symmetry anymore. Fuck. I wanna stop not remembering my life. I wanna not have dementia when I'm 40. Fuck it, it's a notebook. Okay, so I assume we're going to have their name, it's gonna go here. Maybe I should do this in a little thinner. Let me see, we made a list of this, right? Let me see, let me quickly check. Pinned messages. We don't, okay. We did have a list somewhere, let me scroll up. Question is, do we add, I don't know if Rev is still here, but like, will the notebook have like space for the, like, for the sniffer results that will be empty until you use the sniffer? Let's see. I also assume I'm gonna have to make a button later. See, notebook holds info, pictures, and examples of differences. Are we gonna really do the examples? Because that might make it a bit too easy, right? Actually, never noticed. So like, will it be like, oh, name, just some random stuff, date of birth. I assume just some personal info that you also need to check that we're gonna randomize, maybe. Date of birth, gender. Maybe first species, then gender. Species. I need to write that in. Species. Maybe not too much. So here we have like X-ray results. No, wait. The sniffer result. Sniffer. Sniff. sniffer results. This is yes, but no. I need more space and I need to organize it better. Wait, Marley, for the desk version, you don't need this info because the user will grab the notebook to look at things. So this can be purely stylized thing. Yeah, but I'm gonna need to know what to put in there once I make the up close version. We'll have a second image that is picked up. That's, yeah. I wanted to make like the, at least the boxes and the text that's in here, sort of like the scribbles. So we have like something something. Another something something. Or like name, picture. Something something. Another something something. What do you mean by comparison charts though? Aren't we just gonna like give them the picture here of like the normal person? And they give like their ID with like, oh, this is my name, this is my date of birth, this is my species, with their picture, and be like, yeah, this is me. But then they'll be standing there and be like, yeah, that's definitely me. Totally not the demon that's gonna wreck you when you don't let me in. Are we gonna add all the pictures of the character, the differences? That will be a bit much. They will, but you have to figure out if the traits are kill or kiss. Oh, so it's gonna be a bit different. Yeah, I'm gonna leave all the technical stuff like that to you. Okay, maybe some more blah 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 blah. Oh, blah 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 blah. Why do I always start like this? Blah 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 blah. That looks ugly. Fuck. Blah 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 blah. Why can I only make it like look nice when I do this? I want to do it the other way around and have it still look nice. It's fine. It's gonna be... I don't like those creases. Okay. So do I make an empty version that's up close, or do I add at least the boxes? So empty pages, okay. Do, 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 do. Oh, that's on the wrong layer. Whoa, that's too big of a... Notebook will give the player a method to do things. Okay, okay. I'm not that great with thinking of game mechanics and stuff. And you know, me understanding things takes a little bit more time than usual than a regular person. So I will just do the art and let the thinking over to you. Let's see. X-ray on venom gland. Red venom, green venom. Are we so like the color? Will the color be on the X-ray? Because then I need to make some differences to the art. Check antenna. Use sniffer tool. Oh, wait, check antenna. Short, long. High pheromone, low pheromone. Okay. I'll give you empty pages so you can add a flowchart. And if you need me to draw the flowchart, just let me know. Oh, I forgot to ask Cecilie, are we doing color, or are we doing shading on the background, or are we gonna do flat color? Because I actually have not done shading. We should have. Damn! GameJam is more intricate than I thought. Like now that we're doing this, and now that I'm working with another person on the art, I actually just realized how much you need to communicate. I guess minimal shading, because since we have that on the let me quickly ask. Oh my god, that was caps lock. I am so sorry. Oops, caps. Caps. Sorry. Oh my god, my keyboard is such an uncomfortable position. Something like to the player. I'm not gonna read that out loud because I want to keep it secret. Pretty simple, probably not more than so. I love how she answered in caps. It makes sense. It makes sense. I understand now. Sort of. I will probably understand it better and more once I can think about it not on stream. But I think I understand, yeah. Yep. You have faith? Me too. We can do this. Actually, paper doesn't really fold that much in the crease unless it's bound wrong. So I'm just gonna keep it simple. We've got a notebook. Woohoo! I deserve a treat. Let me actually save this as case or kill assets. Put it in the right folder. Please react. Thank you. Oh, actually, I did wanna. Okay, okay, I will stop playing around. I am not the biggest fan of this music piece. So we're gonna switch. Okay, now make the up close empty part version actually. Am I gonna be annoying if I have another question? mean nothing. What did I say? That's true. Do you want the up close version to have one page or both pages? Because I don't know how big you want to make your chart. Both, okay. I go la la la. How is it to work with her? I imagine it's horrendous to work with me, because I have a terrible memory, and I'm terribly insecure at times. I know we had said that we can ask questions all the time, and no question is too stupid or annoying, and we should actually ping him even as much as we want, just to make sure that everything gets done in time. But then my ass is still like, oh yeah, but you know, he's working at the moment. I don't want to be a bother. Imagine being a bother. Let's bother ref. Bother, bother, bother. Come on, just make a straight line. Come on. But you know, I also imagine I am quite a nice person to work with, because oh, I don't like this song either. I'm gonna switch it for a moment. Give me a second. Because I'm actually pretty lenient, and you know, as I am not with my day-to-day job. Like with my day job, I'm absolutely not that lenient, but also I am very lenient. You know, I like my routines, but I'm also like, if somebody actually, you know, if somebody that I care for needs something, I'll be like, oh, you know what, I'll let me drop this, and you know, let me help you out. You know, I'm not that bad. I'm just a little bit dense and autistic. I would imagine you'd be a fun person to work with. With the I have to say, with the right people, with good colleagues, and with good colleagues, I mean just, you know, with colleagues that I click with colleagues that I can have fun with, but also can be serious with colleagues that I know I can trust, and that know they can trust me. I think I'm actually a pretty good colleague to work with. Mind you, I am a bit of a complainer. You know, I'm not a quitter. I will get the work done, but you will hear me complain. So if you can handle that, you know, it's if you can have an angry gremlin around you most of the time, you know, it's not too bad. I sometimes I bring the funnies to work as well. I still miss my old colleagues. I'm not gonna lie. Like, maybe even the work a little bit, but also not, because it was physically very demanding. But like, like thinking back to yeah, my not the previous one, but the previous one, previous job. I still miss those colleagues very much. The only thing that I hate with symmetry is having to put a straight line in the middle, because it fucks with my brain when it's like, oh, because those are the best colleagues, to be honest. Yeah, you know, colleagues that you can complain with, colleagues that you can laugh with, but colleagues that are also like, okay, let's get some work done, let's go. Yeah. You know, you gotta share some tea sometimes. You gotta share some shits and giggles sometimes. I like to think that my previous colleagues also liked that about me. I can imagine I might have been maybe a bit too much of a complainer from time to time, which can be, you know, a bit intense, or can be a bit hard to deal with. Mostly because I went into a burnout, and that's when like the negativity became a bit too much. But I recognize that now. If any of y'all are listening, I'm sorry. I miss you very much. Oh, I don't like this. I actually don't really know how pages like this stack in this. We're just gonna keep it like this. It's gonna be fine. I say as I erase it. My old job in Australia before moving had such good colleagues, but both of them went on maternity leave a few months before I finished. It was super boring. Sometimes you just gotta be happy it happened rather than be sad it's over, you know? Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It, especially around my, I think around my second, I say second burnout, but the second burnout was actually, um, it was disability sick leave. Um, I also had a colleague that was also a really good friend that was mentally doing really not well, and they needed some time off work. They needed some help, and so they could not work for a while. It that especially that news, because he gave that news to me and my other coworker. We were like a 3-person team at that point, and that hit us hard. You know, we were a very tight team. We were a very close team. I remember, and we had a lot of fun together. But also, we were very close. So, you know, he gave us the news of like, hey, I'm really not doing well, and I'm actually, you know, I think he was already working half days. But that was the moment he told us he needed more help, and so he needed to have more time off work. And we were actually a bit scared for him because he was not doing so well. And so that was, I think, the moment where when our team kind of slowly fell into a hole of people not feeling well and people just slowly losing any form of happiness that we had in the work, even if you can even have happiness at that type of work that I had. And then I also fell ill, and I started working half days, and I slowly started even taking more days off because I could not physically go to work, and I was so tired. I was underweight. I had no energy, and so my other coworker that I left behind was also like ending up like being very lonely because we went from losing one team member to losing two, and basically everybody was like separate. And then even when I tried to get back, it was just not the same. It was just not the same because you could definitely feel like a difference in the air. Like I was back, but that coworker that I left behind, that ended up basically alone. You know, they also had like a bunch of shit to work through. They were doing all the work alone basically, and with no team members to talk about and to joke with. It must have been hard as well. And even when I tried to get back, I couldn't completely get back like normal because I was not better yet. I was still trying out medication. And HR was like, "Fuck it, you gotta come back because you were healthy." And that's when the whole spiel happened of like, "Hey, so I'm actually not feeling well with like weekend shifts, and due to my autism, I kind of need some accommodations, and they refuse to give it." And because of all that, I never got back into the old way of like just shits and giggles with the coworkers. It went from I am on sick leave to I'm trying to get back everything back to normal, and then just realizing it did not go back to normal because I needed accommodations that I didn't get. Um, our other coworker was still gone. He was still dealing with his mental health and was really not doing well. And yeah, my last coworker, they were tired. They were tired as fuck. I was tired, but she was also tired. God damn. And that all like happened before I ended up quitting that job because I was just not getting the accommodation that I needed. I was not being supported. I was like, I remember. Let me actually continue drawing. I remember I was talking to my coworkers and telling them like, hey, so I actually don't know what to do. I don't know if I'm gonna be coming back because they're not giving me the support that I need. And both my coworkers, because the person whose mental health was not doing well, he was also like reintegrating again. But you always have your ups and downs. Um, but like both of them were like, oh, we don't see it happening. Like we would not be able to understand if they chose to not support you and lose like at that point I was still a full timer. They were like, we would not be able to understand them letting go of a full timer by just not giving the support that you obviously need. And like I've always done my work well, I'd like to think because I've worked there for what was it, 8 years or 9 years? I don't really remember. But at some point, I got so far in like the reintegration part that did not go well, that I ended up like telling them like, hey, I don't think I'm able to come back because they won't give me the support that I need. And I ended up crying when I told my coworkers this like in person in like a corner of like the laboratory that we're at, like, hey guys, I'm actually not sure. I don't think I'm gonna be able to stay here because they're not supporting me, and I'm gonna miss you guys so much, and I'm gonna have to make this decision, and it's gonna be horrible. And oh, we were just all crying. We were just all crying. It was terrible. Hope that other colleague friend also realized how toxic the workplace was and moved on too. That's always not easy to stop thinking about. I mean, I don't think they did. I think at least one of them, like one of them, just I don't know, knows how to deal with it from time to time. But the other one, I think just the pay was good for like the type of work that we did. I don't know. It's really crooked. It's basically a double-edged sword, because we had sort of good benefits, and the way of like asking for days off was like really easy. You could basically go to your supervisor and be like, "Hey, I need the next 3 weeks off. Is that possible?" And 9 times out of 10, they could like make it happen, but also make sure that you do your weekend shifts. You know, it's double shit like that. It was toxic. It was toxic. Absolutely, definitely toxic. And but you know, that's the thing. I don't miss management there. I don't miss the work necessarily, although it was interesting and I was good at it. I just miss those colleagues, those specific few colleagues that I you know I got to know them for like 8 years. We were together almost every day because we were all working full time. And as an autistic fucker, I get used to routines. I get used to people. If it changes, I get upset. So like if I got used to somebody for like 8 years and we ended up being friends and it actually clicked really well, you know, I'm gonna be upset about it. There's just no way around it. Like I remember at the job I'm at now, even, because you guys know that the work where I'm at now, colleagues ended up like quitting like within the first 3 months that I was there. I think the first 2 months even. Yeah, first 2 months actually. First 2 months. And it was like a one after another, and I ended up crying and I told them like I just want things to stay the same. I can't deal with every single change that's going on. It just I was such a pathetic little walnut. I remember standing there and be like, first this coworker is leaving, now that other coworker is leaving. I just moved my desk setup and I everything's changing. This was around the time I had moved like my computer setup from like one room to another and going from laptop to desktop. Like, you know, already moving rooms is, for my brain, is just so much that it was overwhelming. Simultaneously, I had changed job, which was hindsight 2020. It was a little bit too much. But then my entire work floor kept changing, and I also switched computers, and then that kept breaking, and I was like, I can't deal with it anymore. You do realize you actually end up spending more time at work than at home. It's kind of wild. Yeah, you see your coworkers more often than your fucking family sometimes, depending on how often, you know, if you work part-time or not. But if you work full-time, you see your coworkers more than your fucking family. Like your kids, your wife, your husband, your partner. It's insane. And also horrendous. I don't want to see my coworkers more than my house. I want to be in my house. I want to be with my cats. I want to be with my friends. But yeah, it's insane. Insane in the membrane. But yeah, I had a really hard time leaving my first job. That was my first job actually. Did you know? The job where I worked for 8 years. Well, that was my first fucking job. So yeah. Workplace is 1.5 hours by train, bus, and bicycle away on a good day, and it's in another city to the one I live in. And it's weird to think about how much time I spent commuting. and at work than with the wifey. I just decided to stop thinking about it. Exactly. It's horrendous. It's horrendous. Because oftentimes, and like I have that too. Like especially my first job, it was like also 1.5 hours by like public transport. It's horrendous. So you're in public transport for like 3 hours. You work for 8 to 9 hours, depending on like what type of like a shift here. The type of work that I did was like 8 to 9 hours, because we did not do 12-hour shifts. I would have fucking died if we did 12-hour shifts, with weekend shifts, and just that's like okay. Let's take 8. So you're like 8 plus 3. You're like 11 hours away from fucking home, and then you also need your 8 hours of sleep. So that's horrendous. That's like already 19 hours out of your 24. Then like take an hour to like cook and eat. Maybe what you want to take a shower as well. Let's take 1.5 hours for that. So like 20.5 hours out of your 24 are just spent commuting to work, working, coming back to work, and stuffing your face, taking care of yourself. And then you haven't even done any of your fucking house chores yet. You haven't done the laundry. You haven't vacuumed. You haven't done your windows. You haven't cleared out. Cleared out the laundry basket. You haven't taken the dog for a shit. You haven't taken a shit yourself yet. One last day last weekend, it was so bad. I ended up doing 6 hours commuting by train, so I only worked 6 hours. Hence why chilling here is usually the highlight of my week. God damn, that's so fucking much. Yeah, that's insane. That's insane. Okay, let me see. I have the notebooks. I am going to make the other items. Let me see what I need to do. Yeah, it's just... Also, let me pour myself another drink. It's one of the reasons why, especially nowadays, but before as well, I have these moments of like intense anxiety and dread. Because my brain starts to think of like, yeah, you gotta do this until you're like 70 years old. And I'm not joking, because that's the retirement age they want to do here. So like, look, I'm 33, which means I have to do 37 more years of basically doing that. Spending most of your day not doing your own shit. Like as an artist who wants to create things and wants to create a lot of things. I want to work on games. I want to work on comics. I want to continue doing my commissions and help out people with artwork and Vtuber models. And I want to continue streaming. As a person who is very creative and wants to create things, I feel like I don't have any time. And I'm constantly feeling like I'm running out of time, because my brain starts to trying to comprehend how little time I have left to actually work on my shit. And then I get depressed. Yippee. Jokes on them. I'm not gonna work until I'm 70. I'm going on sick leave. I know how the system works now. You can fuck with me. Like hell, I ain't gonna work till I'm fucking dead. I knew the dinosaurs. I'm older than Google. Or 30 more years of being an amazing artist in person, making streaming your career. That's what I hope. I hope to at least have it as a semi-career, so I don't have to go full time in the future, so I can like financially do half my bills from like the streaming and the commissions payment that I got. But we'll see if that works. We'll see if that happens. Only time will tell. Let me actually see what else I need. Where is my mouse cursor? You make it out like being 30 is old. Yeah, I know, right? Fuck. Also, don't worry, Rev. The gameplay is interesting to me. Let me see. Sniff. So what do I want the sniffer tool to look like? I'm definitely not 31 in 2 weeks or anything. It's gonna be your birthday soon? When? I gotta write it down. I don't write it down for anybody anymore. For everybody anymore. And I've actually, I used to keep a list. I have slunk that list down because there was also a bunch of people on there that I haven't seen in at least a year. Ah, speaking of birthday, is Isopod's birthday. Fuck, I forgot. Give me a moment, I need to write in Discord. I put it in my phone, and then the alarm went off in the morning, and I clicked it away because I was like, okay, yeah, I'll answer that. I'll send that in a minute on Discord. And then I went to draw, and gotta find a. Oh. You wanna know? I do. Is the list in the toilet room? No, I don't have one of those. I know a lot of Dutchies have those. Every single Dutchie that I've been to has one of those on their toilet. Except for me. Guess I'm not Dutch enough. Meanwhile, just pop in randomly, drop off a gift on your doorstep, and disappear in the void for the next 300 days. Beautiful. The fuck is the toilet list? So, is having toilet birthday a Dutch thing? Apparently, this is a Dutch thing. So we have like a calendar, and we hang it on the toilet, like on the wall in the toilet room, in like the not the bathroom, but like a lot of, I don't know if this is a thing like somewhere else, but a lot of houses here have either a combined one with a bathroom and a toilet, or you have just the toilet. And in the room where they have just the toilet, which is often downstairs, we will hang the calendar on the wall, and we write like friends and family's birthday on it. So every time you take a shit, you get reminded of the birthday that are coming, and so you are on time for getting presents and cards and happy birthday wishes. You know? I don't know, to me it seems very useful. Personally, I just don't have one of those. I never considered hanging one up because when I moved here, I did not have a lot of people that I needed to keep track of. So, not the shit schedule. It's basically a shit schedule, yeah. The 6th of August. I'm gonna write it down. I wrote it down. But yeah, let me know if this is a thing somewhere else. So far, people joke about it being a Dutch thing. It's actually funny. It's that alpaca just reminded me of having a fucking shit schedule. Because me personally, it's either at this point I forgot about it when I'm at home, or when I'm at somebody's place and I see it on the wall, I'm just like, oh yeah, and then I forget about it again. Anybody ever look up historic dates on their birthday? Mine is the day Hiroshima was bombed. Oh, wait, I actually don't know if I have anything interesting on my birthday. How do you look this up? Like, historic event. Let's look up a historic event. December 2nd. Let's see. I get things about slavery and Napoleon. Let's see. Oh. Apparently Napoleon was had his coronation on my birthday. Okay. Second of December is also the International Day of the abolition of slavery. Let's see, December. Let's look up Wikipedia. Maybe Wikipedia can help me out more, because this is just... It's not loading though. Fine, don't load. Anything else? In his December 2nd, 1823 address to Congress, President James Monroe articulated United States policy on the new political order developing in something something something. Slavery one sounds better than bombing. Oh. Anybody else? Anybody else? What is your... oh wait, Paka says I has one. On my birthday, 31st of March. In terms of history and milestones, it is a day with several notable events. Eiffel Tower officially opened in France. The Matrix, the iconic sci-fi film starring Keanu Reeves, premiered. On this day, birthdays, March 21st is the birth date of influential figures such as composer Johann Sebastian Bach, civil rights activist Cesar Chavez, and actor Christopher Walken. Damn, I did not find that much information about my own birthday. I wonder if there's an interesting movie that came out on my birthday. Let's see. I'm gonna look up movies. Movies coming out on 2nd December. Or like premiered, I should say premiered. Movies that premiered. Movies and TV history. Let's see. December 2nd. The first human birth is televised to the public. Why? Why? I don't want... Why? Who was born on the 2nd of December? Me. Google. Let's see. Movies released. Can I find something?
Disgusting!
Let's see. Movies that released. We have something with a snake and a koala. It doesn't have a title. Oh no, it does. Back to the Outback. Then we have Good Luck Charlie. It's Christmas. Violent Night. The Naked Gun. Jackie. Spoiler alert. Scrooge Christmas Carol. Life Size. Darby and the Dead. That's it? None of these movies are known to me. The Naked Gun. Well, not much interesting happened on my birthday, I guess. Unfortunately. But you know, that's okay. If anybody else is looking up their birthday for fun things, let me know. Alex P Day is on the 8th of January if anyone wants to search something interesting. I'm not really good at looking it up. Nope. I don't seem to be finding anything interesting. Well, except for the abolition of like slavery. That's a good thing, right?
Street
That's
redeem
like
again cuz there is no other redeem law.
Oh yeah, that's true. Also, this one still, let me quickly switch that, change that. I'm just gonna do it whenever I see it pop up. I have not changed the time on this model yet for that. Why does this not have a... Why is the name gone here? What the heck? Yeah, I wanted to make an animation for the stretch redeem, but maybe I should just add it real quick and just make the animation later on. Oh, okay. Now my drink is done. I have no more drink. I have no more fluids. Wait, do I wanna... No, I was not doing it in symmetry. Fuck nuggets. Okay. I don't know what the sniffer's supposed to look like, so I made a little radar thingy that is now the sniffer. You're welcome. God damn it, YouTube. Sniffer. You know, also, I want to say that, like, working on GameJam, also, like, I already tried a bit being less perfectionistic about my work. But having to basically not concept art and also be content with something that you've made just willy-nilly, it also kind of helps with that. We have a leaky tap in the background. That, sort of. That is the water fountain, and Beam was drinking. You hear that? Did you hear it a bit? Yeah, sometimes Beam is a very loud drinker, and he goes like. But because it's a water fountain and he drinks like from one of the higher up levels, he interrupts the water flow and then it starts dripping. Should I make it a heart? No. Oh fuck. That was not supposed to happen. I already burped so many times, and I think we've only had like... This is like the 4th stream. Yeah, and I think some people have missed a few too. Yeah. I was like, should I? I tried to not use it myself. Because that beats the purpose of making it interactive for you guys. But there have been some burps that have been missed indeed. So it's actually even more. Okay, made the sniffer. It's doing the sniffer. You wanna do a sniffer? You use this device. It's the sniffer device. So we have the notebook. We have the sniffer. What else do I need? Let me see. Oh, I should go to Trello and sniffer art. How do I change this again? Sniffer art. Okay. And move it to where's the button? Move to doing. Actually, oh. Move to done. Sniffer art and notebook art. Move to done. X-ray scanner. I will do the X-ray scanner as well. So I'm gonna put it under my name. And I will be moving it to Dewey. Alright. Okay, gotta make an X-ray device. Actually, I'm going to take a really quick, but not too quick, little break. Because I am out of drink and I need to go to the toilet. So let me open up there. Everybody go grab yourself a drink as well. Go grab a snacky, go to the toilet. I'll see you in a bit. I have arrived. I took a pee. No, we're gonna snooze. Yeah, I just got back. Come on. Okay, okay. Where was I? Oh yeah, making the X-ray. Should I just make it a funny little photo camera looking thing? Amy just opened my door. I startled Bammy. I stepped towards the door to close it and my foot like clicked and Bammy got startled. Syra, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for your sweet, sweet words. Oh. And hydrate. that was a very specific meow. That was a very the meow said very much. I did not like that. You scared me. I'm sorry, Bammy. Boofya, boofya. Actually, you know what's even better? You know, this is gonna be sort of like, you know, a bit of sci-fi. So I'm gonna make it a phone. I'm not gonna show my age and draw like one of those old photo cameras. I'm gonna draw a phone. It's gonna be a smartphone. How do you indicate? Actually, how do you indicate this is the sniffer? Oh, I should probably just write down like. Sniffer 2000 or 200. The sniffer 200. Could eat now. Another early start tomorrow, but thank God it's Friday indeed. Indeed. Are you joining in on Repo? Have a good night for now though. Pupa, thank you so much for popping in. We'll talk to you later. Have a good day at work tomorrow. H even harder. Make it one of those cameras where the person taking the picture was under a small tarp. Yeah. My repo, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I need to write smaller on this, by the way. I mean, give me a moment. The sniffer. The sniffer 10,000. The Sniffer 10,000. Fuck yeah. It's better than the 1,000. Because it can sniff up to 10,000 parts per million. Okay, I'm gonna draw a bunch of apps on here, and then one of the apps that you use is an X-ray app. I'm gonna try and draw the Discord logo. Keep forgetting y'all are on another time zone. It's Thursday here. I mean, it's still Thursday here too, for like 1.5 hours. Let me see, what kind of other interesting apps can I... Oh, wait, let's do a TikTok app. Let's do Blue Sky. Tumblr. We're doing Pinterest. Do I have anything else that could be funny? Oh, Twitch. Oh, now I made every app like we have an equal amount of colors. Shit. Well, you don't use the actual logos? Technically copyright. Oh fuck, really? Even if I make them bad looking? Does that count? I wanted to make it a fancy F. Ah, but it's not funny. Because it doesn't make any sense now. I'll just make some, I don't know. You've Discord angry eyebrows. Let's just make one like a planet. And we'll have a spaceship. I guess. I'll make this a caterpillar. That's more like the ohm cycle, the cycle sign. Now I don't like them anymore. I don't like them anymore. I like them because they were like badly drawn. Me. It's okay though. It's okay. It's just too small that I can do anything else interesting with it. As in, it's too small to make it look like something like haha boob tube, like Cyrone says or something, because it's just so small. That's why the badly drawn logos would fit. But you know, you're right, it's probably copyrighted. I didn't think about it. Everything is fucking copyrighted nowadays, except for actual artists. They're fucking art. I'm just gonna say, like, instead of an app, I will do a message that says X-ray updated, so it'll be clear that this is the X-ray phone. Okay, it still looks okay, you know? Yeah, at first I wanted to make it a camera, but then I was like, I was gonna draw what to me seems like, you know, a pretty um, modern camera. But I was like, you know what? Nowadays everybody has an app for everything, and then I remembered for like when smartphones first became a thing, you had so many apps that were like, oh my god, a vibrator app. Oh my god, X-ray app. Oh my god, I don't know, high frequency, make your parents go insane app. Things like they were all fucking useless, but the lighter app, yeah. Oh. And also we have the sniff at 10,000. Very important. I remember to make it look like you, yeah, like you're drinking beer app. Sniffer. Gotta make sure to sniff her real well. Okay, gotta make the close-up version. Let me see. Should not be bigger than. It's a little bit smaller actually. Not close-up doesn't mind. Close-up doesn't mind. There. I'm imagining the sniffer has a nose on the screen alternating to make sniffing motions. Honestly, if we end up like Rev, do we end up adding like any so you know how That's Not My Neighbor, they have that they don't really have voice acting, but they just do the Are we adding anything like that? Fuck! Threw it on the wrong layer! I hope so. This post gameplay thing. That's fair, that's fair. Just like extra monster girls. Do you need anything animated, by the way? Not at the moment? Okay, okay. Quick question. With the book you're writing on it, I assume, but like with the phone, you wanted to add pictures. Do you want the screen to have a color or do you want it empty so you can put stuff behind it and stretch it if need be? Empty. Okay, okay. Well, that is done. Perfect. Animations maybe juice we add later. Okay, just like voice acting, like if we have time. Okay, then we have all the tools because we had 3. I'll make it so that when holding the phone, the middle part runs in X-ray shader, hiding the front layer of a monster girl. Okay, 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 okay. I have everything. So I think I can move on to menu art. Let me quickly go to Trello and move that thing. For Platzner, done. Okay, okay. Menu art. For Platzner doing. Add person. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Menu art. Since Celie is still working on the background, I'm not really sure how she's gonna draw everything. So you said you wanted the menu art to have like the computer and everything. But I might... I might need to wait with it, or I do something completely different. Let's see. I can at least do the text. So we have the title somewhere here. We have maybe start game. Start. Menu art can be different. Like it can be a notebook that contains the start and exit button, and then monster girls around it, or the girls holding different tools, or a half view of them. I don't wanna add the monster girls. I will just have to wait with some of that because Celia isn't done yet. So I'll do the basics now, just the text, and maybe mine in like a sketch, the sketch of her Oni, because I'm not sure, she was cleaning that one up still. And then I'll add her second one later. And of course, credits. Always credits. That's basically it. Title. That's basically it. I think I'll do... the girls like here. Titties out. You know, gotta have them titties. maybe this one's holding like the phone. Phone. This one's obsessed with the phone. She's not paying attention. Or she is, and she's not paying attention to the phone. Whatever. And I'm gonna draw the mirrored, but not doing the same thing. So this one's not gonna hold a phone. And this one's not gonna. I'm gonna assume titties will be there. This one is gonna hold a knife. Is a knife bad? We said extreme gore, right? Knife is okay. Knife. Okay, maybe I should just redraw it completely because this is not working. Holding knife. And this one's gonna be looking like, oh my god, she's got a fucking knife. And maybe put the PC like here. So once Celie has done the background, I will just draw whatever she has drawn like here. Maybe? I don't know. They're not really standing like they're. I mean, they could be standing like they're around a. Letters, typing, nice calligraphy. Think. Let me quickly see if I can find some nice lettering that I can take inspiration of. Let's see. Let's first just write it out in blocks to see if we have enough space. No, I'm not really liking this so far. God damn it, YouTube. Okay, wait, let me see, let me check something. Hmm. I'm not really good at any form of text art. I have Pinterest open and I have some very nice examples, but yet I am not able to replicate it with the title. I'm trying to look at the art, the text art, and be like, okay, what's the logics behind it? Because you know, they just, of course, they wrote just a title in different types, but like, how would that translate to another letter? I don't like this at all. Hmm. always hate drawing the letter K or just writing it in general. The K and the R, when I write them, they're often so ugly. I have a hard time stylizing text. It took me ages to find something for like just my own stuff. It's just weird when I mean, it looks funny, but why would why would one part of the K be smaller? Hmm. Hmm. It doesn't scream yes to me, and so it's just a no. The eye on Kale could be the tiniest skull. Oh, that's a good one actually. Still not happy with the text. Oh well. Maybe the S's are just a bit big. Let me do something. Jesus Christ. What was that? It's okay, baby. It's okay, baby. Come here. It's just outside. Come here. Oh, there was a big loud bang outside from like fireworks. This ass is too big. Baby. Okay, this is something I need to concept because my god. Thankfully, we have a lot of time. We're on a nice schedule. You know what? You can't have them all. I'm good at drawing female characters. I do some music, and I just can't make title cards that well. Yeah, it's something. It's something. I'll try and clean it up, see if it becomes any better. I'm not too sure, but it's also not too bad. So I'm just gonna continue for now. Hmm. Yeah, it is something. I don't know if I'm making it better or worse. I think it's worse with the outline. Yeah, the outline's definitely worse. Okay, it's something. Not really sure what in what direction, but it's something. Teehee. I mean, I don't necessarily hate it. I don't necessarily love it either. I think I've said this already like 3 times now. As if that's gonna make things better. Actually, the polka dots might be too big. I have no idea what I'm doing. Actually, I don't even like this bar being like this. Ugh. I'm not convinced. That's for sure. I hate the bar. It takes too much attention everywhere. Oh, thanks YouTube for stopping again for the millionth fucking time. No, there's too much differences. Like normally I will keep like a rule for myself. Like if I use a different outline for a specific color, I will use it everywhere, unless there's a specific reason. But this is just a mix mash of bullcrap. And that's just not that you can fucking read that. Okay, maybe no polka dots for there. No thanks. I feel like with the dots, it tries to take too much attention away from the title. Even though I like the effect. Start credit, exit. You're right, I forgot about the exit button. Okay, let's put a little skull here so that the pattern repeats. That might help with the cohesiveness. I feel like the caution sign maybe should be smaller. Not sure. Start hard, credit warning. Could be, could be. Let me see. Let me try something. Ooh, actually, what if we do... Got a dip from here and now I finish up and get ready to cook dinner. Okie dokie. Yeah, I'm gonna... Once I'm done with this, I'm also gonna hop off to bed. It's almost midnight. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna leave this here for now. I'm gonna let this cook for a bit. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. Might actually be interesting if I quickly... Yeah, something. Oof. Okay. It is time to go to bed. I go work tomorrow. Let me quickly make a screenshot of this though. Because this is not done yet. So I want to ask the others what they think of it. Okie dokie. Let's see. Let's see. We have done a lot actually. We have sort of a title. We've done all the items. Laying on the desk and a close-up of every single one of them. And this one's empty because it needs to be empty. Welcome back, Presage. I'm gonna hop off though, sorry. It's time to go for me. I'm gonna let this title screen cook for a bit and I'm going to bed. It's time. Oh. It's been almost 4 hours. Well, 3.5 hours. It's midnight. I gotta go. Should model rabbit or something? I mean, why? Yeah. Why do you think the redeem is called a rabbit gremlin? I need to fix some of the parameters though. They're not as reactive as I want them to be. Wait, is that the main menu? Yeah, this is gonna be the main menu for the kiss or kill. Oh, actually, I forgot the word or. Shit, where am I gonna put it? There. Is it visible? I don't know. We'll figure that out later. It's Kiss or Kill is the title of the game that we're making for GameJam. And yeah, I made all the assets, all the tool assets that we need. Celie will be working on the background. I've made my 2 characters. She's, I think, still working on one of the characters. Rev is coding everything. I am going to work on the title card some more. Probably, I want to say tomorrow, but I don't have too much time tomorrow. So probably this weekend. Probably Saturday. And I'll probably take some time tomorrow before stream to work on some of the music again. But yeah, for now I'm gonna raid out. I'm gonna give you guys the raid message and I'm gonna look for somebody to raid. Oh, my fucking keyboard is so fucking... Blech. Okay, let's see who's online. Very sick, can't wait to play it. I think it's gonna be fun. I'm very excited for it. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go to Inca. Wow. Oh, that is not the raid channel. Okie dokie, I will be starting the countdown and say thank you for coming to the stream today. Grab a snacky, hydrate yourself, and keep in mind you are important and you are loved, and no matter where you are on this godforsaken globe floating through space. I hope you all look forward to the game that we're making for GameJam. The deadline is this Sunday evening for me. I'm not really sure about the main time, but that's 7 p.m. GMT +2 for those who want to have a time zone. I don't know any other time zones that is supposed to be in. I would need a converter to check. For now, I'm gonna send you guys over to Siren Inca, who is playing Hades 2. And I am going to bed because I got work tomorrow. And I'm gonna be sad because I'm gonna be thinking about all the cool stuff I could be drawing all day. Okay, see ya later. Bye.